Let's see how long these actually take. They should be working now. I don't know. The live thing's kind of weird, but we're going to go live real quick and do this. I gotta look at the camera. I want to look over here. I want to look at the camera. Okay. I figured I'd go and do a live unboxing. Not so much of an unboxing because I have the beers right here. They're already unboxed because this was actual, like a handoff between me and my boy Mike. Mike has done a social distancing handoff with me previously with some beers, and I figured if someone ever gives me beer, I'm going to do an unboxing, even though this is an unboxing. So we ended up getting 4 beers here. We have 2 mystery beers, as you can see. And then we have 2 non-mystery beers here. So the 2 non-mystery beers that he actually gave me is Source. It's Farmhouse Brewery. This is their Ultra Waimea. It's a single silo series, 8% alcohol by volume, Imperial India Pale Ale. And very, very, very apropos, we have a little bit of Icarus Brewing. It is their social distancing. This is double India Pale Ale, coming in at 8.2%. Honestly, 2 really good breweries. I'm a big fan of what Icarus Brewing does in general. All their beers are usually pretty damn tasty. Source, haven't had a ton from. I just popped one of their reviews off not too long ago, and I really enjoyed that one, so I'm excited to dive in. And then we have 2 mystery beers. So I figured we're going to do a live mystery beer, too. Now, before we get to that, pop this off here, move these off the side, and actually just say thank you very much again, Mike. This time we did a social handoff. I had a couple beers that I could actually hand off to Mike himself, so he ended up getting a couple beers. What did I give him? I ended up giving him what did I give him? One of the a Conclave beer I picked up the other day, a Thomas Hooker beer, Shelfie. I gave him one of those Verdant Barrier collabs that I enjoyed so much. And what was the 4th one I get? Oh, just a Cane Sneak Box. So I gave him a little 4-pack of Jammers. Hopefully he's enjoyed them. I'm sure he'll watch this. Hopefully you do, brother. Let me know what you think. But let's dive into this mystery beer. Before we even get into that, live stream. We're actually going to do another live stream today. I wanted to do a live stream around 4 o'clock today. Ended up like just running around like crazy. I was about to go live and do this about half an hour ago, but I got a call from a furniture store because I'm buying a couch, so I had to take care of that. So anyway, we're going to do a live stream today, Massive Beers and Friends. If you guys follow the channel, you probably see the post is already up. It's going to go live around 5 o'clock. Should be me, Keith, Thomas Opent, maybe a couple of Euro guys. We're going to sit around, kind of talk, shoot the shit, hang out, have a couple different beers. We'll do that. So check back at around 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for us kind of sitting around, chugging some beer, stuff like that. But we're going to do a live mystery beer right now, so let's do this. Let's give this a pour and see what this sucker has to offer. So yeah, live mystery beer. Some of my favorite mystery beers are live mystery beers. So we'll see what we got going on here. Yeah. What are we dealing with? Well, first things first. I'm assuming, even before I cracked into this is going to be a hazy IPA. Only because that's kind of Mike's jam. Mike's just all about the hazies. He digs them, he enjoys them, he loves them. So I figured this is going to be hazy. I mean, from a distance, that's pretty much what we're dealing with so far. A nice, doesn't look like super thick turbid. You can kind of you see my shadow of my hand behind it a little bit. So it's not the most dense kind of IPA. So I'm thinking more like pale ale, hazy pale ale, low ABV kind of IPA. You got an index finger. Nice kind of white, just off white colored head, and a soft kind of haze throughout the whole beer. So she looks the part of a nice little hazy. Let's see if we get a nose. I've had this beer before. What is this beer? I don't know what this beer is. I feel like I've had this beer before. It comes off to me in the nose as like a lowerish ABV, hazy pale, 6.2, 5.8 to 6.2, somewhere right around there. Definitely, there's a little bit of soft bittering in there, but it's definitely New England style leaning. It's nothing too boisterous, nothing too vibrant or anything like that, but it's nice. It's got this nice soft kind of zesty citrus, grapefruit, orange kind of tangerine kind of thing going on. But there's this soft powdery green behind it too. Yeah, she smells like it's gonna be sweet, but not overly sweet. I'm just gonna dive in, see what she's got. Cheers. Man, I've had this beer before. I'm not going to be able to guess it. It's sweet, but not overly sweet. Pretty much exactly what I guessed it would be. There's a nice green bittering. I mean, the nose literally follows the taste. There's a bit of that soft green bittering, nothing too crazy. There's a nice sweetness to it. It's orange, heavy fruit juice leaning, kind of citrus leaning IPA. It's definitely a juicy version of a beer. It's not Heady Topper. I know it's not, because this is not what Heady Topper is, okay? But what this reminds me of is that one weird Heady Topper that I got about 2 years ago. That, I don't know what happened to that version, but it ended up coming off exactly like this, which is a big citrus fruit juice leaning kind of hazy. That's exactly where this kind of leans for me. So it has that. And again, I want to reiterate, it doesn't taste what Heady Topper typically tastes like, but that specific version, it was another mystery beer I did, and I was like, oh, it's gotta be new school hazy, drop out all bitterness, even though there's a little bit of bitterness going on, blah, 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 blah. It was that beer, but it ended up being heady, and I was like, blown away. I was like, there's no way this is heady, but it was. It reminds me of that beer. So basically what I'm saying is, it tastes like that beer, which tasted nothing like what that beer should be. So what do we have? I'm gonna stick to my guns here. I'm gonna go 6.2%. Hazy Pale Ale, man. I'm not going to go IPA, even though 6.2%, you're kind of flirting the edge. 6.2% Hazy Pale Ale. Nothing added. Done. I don't know what else I want to throw at it. I mean, it's fruit juice. It's citra hops. There's a little bit of zip in there, so maybe a little bit of something else. It might be a single. Nah, it's not a single hop beer. It's maybe a showcased hop beer with a little bit of Galaxy, or like a little bit of like Motueka, something along those lines, somewhere around there. Anyway, a little bit of New Zealand in there is basically what I'm trying. Got a little bit of comments going on. Carson Blaylock says Scotch finally made it into the frame. Yeah, buddy. Look at that Scotch. I kind of changed the angle a little bit. Didn't do it for you, Carson, but you can think that if you want to. Remy, come by saying what's up. Veghead said first live mystery beer video, right on time. And Window Beer Review said, with Thomas says hi. How's it going? So let's see. Pull this off. Getting all kinds of notifications and comments. And then what do we have? What did I say? 6.2% Hazy Pale. Party Wave. This is Party Wave. I know it just by the look of the can. Yeah, it's Party Wave by Kane. Here's the funny part, and it's 7.4, so I was complete 1% off. I don't know the hop combinations they put in Party Wave. This was canned 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I drank this. I think I've already reviewed this as a mystery beer that I have not posted yet, so I'm going to have to put this up with that other one. That's really funny. Two of the same beers that I did mystery. I'm really interested to see what I said about that one. But that one I think was a month ago, so it had to be an older batch, so there could be a little bit of variance going on. I don't know the actual hop combinations they put in this one, but that's delicious. That's delicious beer. And honestly, one of the things that that about Kane, and I say this in the mystery beers that I did. Where did those mystery beers come from? Wasn't Jerome? I forget who those mystery beers came from, but the one thing about Kane is their hazies have gotten so much better than they have been in the past. Not that they were bad in the past, but they were kind of like, but they've gotten so much better over time that, yeah, this is an infinitely delicious beer. I should have said this. I should say this before I do the unwrapping. Bring a little bit more kind of credibility to the mystery portion of it. It's a delicious beer. One of the better hazies that I've had. So it's one of those things where, you know, it's just a delicious, tasty jammer. And honestly, it is one of the better kind of shelfy hazies, because it's a shelfy hazy around me, especially, well, New Jersey it is, that I could pick up. I've seen this in like 4 or 5 different locations over the past couple months. So it's something that can be had in just a really well done hazy IPA. Like I said, it reminded me of a new school juicy IPA with a little bit of that green kick, and done really well and very drinkable. Even though I didn't think it was 7.4, drank a little bit smaller than that, but not too small to where I get angry at it. Very, very tasty beer. So there you go. A little bit of live mystery beers in the books. Yeah. Is it one of the better shelfies I've had? Absolutely. Is it one of the better plain IPAs that I've had as of late. Yes. Value to availability on this is actually, I think it comes in around $18 a 4-pack. That's your distribution price point for a brewery that's relatively hyped, especially in this area. I'm not going to say I enjoy it, but I have no problems paying that price point. Actually, it might be a little bit cheaper. I might be telling Porky Pies there. Anyway, you can get it off a shelf and leave you with, if you like what we like this beer. If you like New School Haze, you'll like this. So there you go. A little bit of unboxing, a little bit of mystery beer. And then, like I said, in probably about a half an hour now, I would assume. Exactly 28 minutes from now, I'm going to do a couple more reviews before we go on the air. And then we'll pop on, do some live hangs with my friends and all that stuff. So I'm not going to stick around. I'm going to jump off, come back in about a half an hour. We'll be chilling, doing some beers. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the unboxing. Thank you very much again, Mike, for dropping these off.